Traders, when you see posts like this one right here, calling out communication, whether it's directed at your business or brand, or it's just an overall statement for the industry itself, don't get defensive. Don't take it as an attack. Take it as free counseling. Because here is the reality. Communication keeps breaking down. Then this whole industry as a whole is going to shrink. It means less people wanting to get into mermaiding, less people wanting to invest in these high up quality products. In general, it hurts industry as a whole when this issue keeps arising over and over and over. And we're going to dive a little bit more into this and how you, as a business owner, creator, or someone who wants to get into mermaiding, can benefit from this. So let's dive on in. I know you're probably thinking right now, if you're a creator, that this person doesn't understand the amount of emails that I receive on a daily basis. They don't fathom the amount of DMs, Instagram messages, and Facebook messages that I receive on a daily basis. All of it's piled on top of one another. Well, guess what? They don't need to. Customers do not care how busy you get. They care about communication. When they don't get it, they lose trust. And when trust goes, so does the business. And let's be real, communication is the #1 problem in this industry right now. It's not the art, it's not the silicone, it's not the creativity, it's communication. And if we don't fix it, people will walk away. The hobby fades, the professional side is going to die. This is where entrepreneurs are born. Do you know how businesses even start? They see a problem and they develop a solution. Let me give you some free advice right now. The problem in the community right now is communication. We all agree on that. And if there's someone out there who's ever wanted to get into making mermaid tails, tops, silicone things, or in general, get into a business and create, this is the gap. This is your perfect entry point. I don't care if you're taking 5, 10, or in some instances, businesses that are more well-known are taking up to 100 orders. If you can master communication, you will separate yourself from the whole pack. That's opportunity. My solution. Here's what I'm doing starting today, and this is also more free advice for you, is that I am strictly going to set aside specific times, kind of think of them as blocks within my day, where I'm strictly only going to be answering emails, comments, DMs, Facebook, Instagram, the whole shebang, 2 times per day. 1 hour slot in the morning, 1 hour slot in the afternoon. That's it. And guess what? It's going to work because simple systems always work when you stick with them. This is me documenting it in real time as it happens. Entrepreneurs won't film their struggles. I'll show you the polished version later. Not me. I want proof of how I got here. When people ask how I built my business, I can say, go back and watch this video. This is the path, these are the struggles, and this is how I solved them. And I know what it feels like to be on the other side as the customer. I waited nearly almost 5 years for a silicone mermaid tail. Sometimes I would go a year or more without any communication or updates from the seller. It was so frustrating that I actually paused professional mermaiding and focused on college. That's how serious this is. Bad communication doesn't just lose you sales, it kills people's passion, and it almost killed mine. That is why I am here today in my own products, in my own systems, because I refuse to let that be the end of my story. And if you still think that communication isn't everything, look at Amazon. They built an empire by just starting with selling books, by solving speed. They built an empire by solving a problem, speed. They obsessed over the customer, communication and update. And because of that, they were able to scale to the biggest market that we see today. This industry, the mermaid industry, is no different. Solve communication, you win. Ignore it, you fade out. So here's my challenge. Don't wait until tomorrow, because that is the biggest lie we tell ourselves. Today is day one. I'm documenting this so that you can see the journey in real time, not just a highlighted reel, because at the end of the day, the faster you learn, the faster you grow. And if you're serious about getting into this industry, then start. Solve communication, because that's what's going to raise the standards, keep the community alive, and invite the next wave of content creators, mermaid silicone creators, and overall professional mermaid as a whole. All it's going to do is raise the industry. So start today.